Oh man. Hold on just a second. Getting everything set up here. Forgot to do two things. There we go. Heck yeah. Alrighty here. Well, we are live again, once again on Friday. And we will have a kind of a busy day. Got some stuff going on in real life and doing the stream too. So we're going to make this as interesting as we can for sure. Hopefully the audio's all looking good and everything like that. We are on the 16x map. The video that got put out today. I don't know what the heck was going on with the old computer, but it was having some problems. But anyway, without further ado, we're going to get in this new truck I just downloaded today. I liked it, and I like my Fords, so we're going to get into it and head to the field and get some more work done while everybody kind of comes in here and settles in for the stream. This thing sounds amazing, by the way. And yes, I got it in beast mode. We're going to head out to the field here. Zoom out so I don't know what the audio is like on that. We are just mojagging along. Got the HUD up and everything like that. It's for a reason. Get lost on this big old map. Kind of got it down where I needed to head just based on the grid coordinates down there at the bottom left. And yeah, this should be a good wild one. Definitely a good stream for a chat because some of these fields are going to be pretty big and time consuming. And here's our road system here. And I went ahead and got this F-150 with the transfer tank in it. That way if we needed to get fuel, I didn't put no fuel in it, but this thing does a lot of mile an hour, so we will definitely be using the tank for sure. But here we are to the field. I told you all I'd you know, off camera I'd do a little bit to it and everything like that, and that's about as far as I've gotten here. Hey, good deal, Farmer Brian. Nice to see you made it on here. How's everything coming with your channel? I see it's growing every time I click on it to watch one of your videos, bud. Doing good. But I'm going to use this truck also as a to find a, because I'm doing this all based on memory and where everything's set up, and you know, obviously I live in this area, so it's all visual too. Every day that I drive by some of these things, and I look at them and pay attention. So the sizes and everything. Hey CB, what's up, man? Good to hear from you. So I'm going to use this as a doing good. I recorded 5 episodes today. Holy crap, buddy. You are definitely committed. I'm going to have to step my game up, because I'm lucky if I get one episode recorded a day. That's why I run behind a lot. But anyway, we're going to use this truck. I'm going to find the grid coordinates that I need, or where I need a field to start, and I'll park the truck kind of thing to where I need to, like, it's like a marker is what I use it for. It helps out the most. So still have to edit. That's what takes so long, Farmer Brian. Man, I tell you what, if I could figure out a way not to have to edit videos, that's why I kind of like doing live, is because I mean, it's you ain't got to edit nothing. It is what you get. You don't like, you don't buy, kind of thing. But well, let's just go ahead and get over here closer and not kind of keep some realism to the darn thing. If y'all are on PC, definitely give this old mod here a look. It's F-150. It's pretty nice. I think I got it over on King Mods. I got a brain like a goldfish, can only remember stuff for 3 seconds, but yeah, it is pretty slick. I'm happy with it. I haven't found a 350 that I like, or one that looks like my truck yet, but the game's still early, so that'll do. I think that thing, beast mode's got 1,000 horsepower, so she'll do anything we need it to. Just the frame might not like it. So let's get over here into the big horse. We got a little bit left to do on this field, and I'll kind of chill a little bit and chat with y'all as you come in, and we'll get work done. And then we are going to, I think I'm going to go ahead and go to the field to the, which would be in real life to the west of this field. So just so you all know, in real life, I'm looking east, okay? And that'd be north, west, and then south. So, and like I said in the movie, your character looks so goofy running. Well, I wanted realism. That's what I look like running. I don't run very often, unless I'm running from mad, pissed off cows. Or bulls. Those are fun to run from also. But anyway, that's the game plan for right now. Just kind of wanted to, I gotta, also, while y'all are in here, about every hour and a half or so, just so y'all are aware, I've got another heifer that's probably going into labor. She's kind of giving me all the signs. She hasn't fully committed to it yet. So I've got to go out and check every now and then, just kind of throw a flashlight on her and see if I see any hooves. So I apologize in advance. I'm trying to kill 2 birds with 1 stone. So bear with me on that process. If she's not having a calf, I will come back in and keep on streaming. Be just kind of like a restroom break, no longer than it's going to take. But anyway, it's enough about me. Good luck with the calf. Yeah, the other calf is doing really good. So I've got, it seems like the way this is going, these heifers are about a week apart from each other. That little bull calf I got, Thursday he turned a week old. So, but I don't plan on cutting the stream off. If I see she's going in, or if she's having it fine, I'm just gonna monitor her. I'm not gonna step in or nothing, obviously. But if she's having complications while I'm out there, then yeah, I'll have to run in and get my gloves and everything like that, and I'll let y'all know. And if it, maybe we'll do a stream tomorrow too. I don't know, just to make up for it. But anyway, the last cow had hers just fine, so hopefully this one will follow suit, and we'll just cross that bridge when we get there. But for the next hour or so, I'm gonna play some Farming Simulator. So first off, how's everybody's week going? Brian, I seen your week with all the videos you're putting out. You seem like a busy man. And I hope I end up having the same motivation you do. CB, everything going good in Sweden? Been great. Cool, man. How's the weather? Getting bone cold yet? Oh, I bet it's cold. It's starting to cool down here, bud. It was actually a pretty beautiful day. I can't complain. It was almost t-shirt. I like wearing long sleeve shirts, but it rains a lot. Oh yeah, I bet. But I bet you got some green grass when the good months come around. But I like wearing long sleeve pearl snap brush shirts. And so I'm comfortable in those, but it was probably definitely a t-shirt weather kind of day around here. Good Lord, definitely blessing us with some good weather right now. What'd you all think of, well, actually, I already know. I guess I shouldn't ask that. But, all right, I thought old Piper's PC he took a picture of on Discord looked pretty good. You would die if you wore a t-shirt outside? It's starting to chill down. Our nice days are dwindling, that's for sure, here in Kansas. Still waiting for that first snow. I think Kansas City got hit with some snow the other day. I don't know if it's from that lake effect up there by where Piper's at or what. Also, Sweden, you need to, man, if I could figure out a way and I had the money to do it, which I don't, I tell you what, your brother's car, I would definitely buy that thing and ship it over here if it didn't cost an arm and a leg to do so. That'd be my dirt rotor. I will say this, what I miss on 22, and I hope they bring it into 25, is the, what's that mod called? I can't even think of it now. Where I wouldn't have to do this. I could, make fields, and then the AI would actually plow them up, so I can move on to bigger and better things. Not, what is that thing? Man, if I'd have been talking about this yesterday, I'd have been able to tell you. But anyway, it's, I would pretty much just do the outline. Course play, there you go, Brian, thank you. I seen you creating a field the other day on one of your episodes, and you were having the same trouble as I did, and I did the same thing you did just to see if it works on these bigger implements, because I think you were running a smaller plow, I do believe. And I tried to offset the center line, and it only does the 5 meters. And I'm like, well, what's the point of having this big old plow if I can only do 5 meters at a time? So Yeah, course play we definitely need in this game. I think it would help out. The GPS is good though. I'm pretty happy with it. I really am. Though I will say this off camera, I did go ahead and buy the case. I got enhanced vehicle. What's it do, Brian? I can't remember if I got that or not. I remember seeing it. I just don't know if I downloaded it. But yeah, anything like especially on this series, this would definitely help. But no, with this big a map, this is kind of like what I was thinking. It's like GPS, but you can use it anywhere. Okay. Yeah, I'll have to download that for sure. I thought I did, but I guess I didn't. I think that would usually something like that I would you know, usually download, so. But we are starting to get more 25 mods, so that's good. I found out though, and I'm not proud of it. It's pretty cheap making a car like your brother's. Yeah, but it's a Mercedes. Over here, Mercedes is a big deal. That car actually kind of reminds me of an old like an El Camino or something. You got tons of them. Like an old, it looked like an old El Camino or a Ranchero. A little more into it, but when you get used to it, it's awesome to create fields with. Yeah, I'm definitely going to have to give that a try for sure. Because this process, like this map that I'm building here and all the fields on 22 with course play and everything like that, when I do it on my own free time, it didn't take very long because I could go out and all I had to do was, you know, pretty much run the outside of the shape of the field and then put the course play on, you know, and they would go to town and I'd go creating something else. So, but I went ahead and put the time on half. A lot of EPA tractors, the modified slow cars are made to look. Oh, okay. Now I'm tracking Sweden. Yeah, I seen that. I still need to do mine. I got to clear my desk off before I do that. I don't want you all thinking I'm a trashy person or anything, you know. And, of course, I missed a spot. Way to go. I ain't going to lie to you guys. I really like that Discord. I'm glad Piper brought that up and everybody else was talking about it. I call me weird, but I like, you know, chatting with you guys on when we do live streams and stuff like that, but it's cool to chat with you off live streams also. So if you're watching this or you know anybody that does like this stuff, tell them to jump on that Discord. You know, I might not get on it right then and there when something's chatted, but I'll definitely respond. But I think it's pretty cool. Then I wouldn't get to see pictures like Sweden's brother car or the what the crackhead did behind the store. It's a pretty little deal. Sweden, are crackheads bad over there? Like, is there a lot of them, I guess is what I mean? You ordered a wheel and pedals. Should be there Monday. Can't wait. Oh yeah, you're gonna love it, man. I have full faith you'll love it. Which one did you get? Need to follow Gaming Joy. He makes mods and is very okay. Well, if you don't mind, so I don't forget, you might type that, send me that in Discord, Brian. That way I don't forget that name. I shouldn't, but I couldn't tell you where I got that F-150 just about 10 minutes ago, so probably better send that to me, if you don't mind. Well, Sweden, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but I'm pretty sure crackheads are crackhead in the daytime too. But yeah, they probably do come out at night a lot. Logitech G923. Oh, okay. I don't know what that specific model is, but I've heard a lot of good things about Logitech. I've got that Farm Sim. Hell, to be honest with you, I think it's the one that came out in 19 or right before 22. The wheel, pedals, and joystick, and little console thing with all the buttons on it. I want to get the updated one, but that's like $400, I think. And I got other stuff I can spend $400 on right now. You know, maybe if I'm sitting at 100, 150 subscribers, I would probably do it. You know. But until then, what I got's fine and it works. It really does. I will say this. Mine's starting to get a little clunky. I don't know if it's just getting older, but I can hear it on the microphone. And like if my arm hits it or something when I'm on the keyboard part, I don't like that. You didn't get a joystick? I like the joystick for loading bells, and Sweden could tell you it doesn't help me load bells, but I think it does. Yeah, Sweden, it is definitely better than doing it with a mouse. We figured that out on Riverbend Springs. That is no bueno. Little Piper jumps on here. I need to ask him if he ever did get his deer. I know he's been deer hunting. I wonder if he got one yet. Had to help a guy behind the house off in the woods. He got him a 10-point whitetail, and had to help him get it. He's an older feller. Had to help him put it up in his truck. So, and the next day he brought me some venison. Got me some summer sausage and some jerky and beef sticks, all that. Couple pounds of deer meat. It was nice. I heard a bunch of gunshots in the woods when looking for a tree. What? Well, thank you, Farmer Brian. I just got it. I will definitely remember that now. You heard a bunch of gunshots, Sweden? Now, maybe, I don't know. Am I reading that right? You were looking for a tree? Oh, to put a stand up in? Oh, a Christmas tree. Duh. I'm an idiot. Bear with me, Sweden. I'm not the brightest man in the box. Well, did you find one? Not the prettiest, but it's true. Hey, you know what? They don't have to be. They don't have to be pretty. He has a YouTube channel with how-to videos that are. Oh, okay. Sweet, sweet. Yeah, I had one of those guys when I first started. That I watched a lot. It was that Kurdic Farms guy. When I was trying to learn how to do the course play and the auto drive stuff. And that's where I always went to before I started getting on here and making videos and everything like that. But yeah, I definitely have to check him out. I'm always down for help. And also, if you're on here watching me do probably one of the most boring jobs there are, especially on a field this size. If you kind of like this stuff and want to see more of it, got to go check out Old Farmer Brian. He's got a channel. He's pretty good at giving quality content. Definitely puts out more videos than I do. I'm kind of in awe with him. But definitely go give him a like and a subscribe. It's definitely worth it. We'll probably be seeing him here pretty soon. Hopefully on mine and me on his. Once every great while when we can do it. But definitely going to have to do a collaboration with him for sure. Oh, speaking of which, not to stop the flow progress. Oh, hey, no problem, Brian. No problem whatsoever, man. You're worth it. I help people that help me, and I want to see everybody succeed. I want to show you this, Brian, see what you think. And Sweden, you can comment on this too, what you think. So, let's see here. Let's see. I need all the way down here at the bottom. I downloaded this today, and I am very happy for it. Oh, you know why? That's what the problem is. We are in the wrong spot. There we go. Construction. Buildings. I don't know. Would be factories, selling points. Got to be selling points. Nope. No greenhouses. No generators. Oh, where's this thing at? There it is. Look at this thing. Now I can figure out how to zoom. Oh. Look at that, Brian. That's definitely going on this map. And I might put 2 of them back to back to make it look bigger whenever I get to the town portion of this map. But I was so excited when I seen that, because I like actual grain elevators that look like grain elevators, like them big old concrete cylinders, or the country folks skyscrapers. And it said co-op on it too, so I was like, heck yeah. They're not too bad. It says it's only $5,000. It's pretty detailed. Had kind of like one like this. Yeah, I think I have that one too. They are cool. Heck yeah. So when they get realistic mods like this that look like the stuff in my area, I get really excited over it. So you have to bear with me. Yeah. You got cooperatives over there? That's why I kind of want to get into this map that I'm doing right now. Is kind of why I want to learn how to do mods. I mean, because I've got so much free time, let me tell you. But I wanted to, make stuff that's around my area so I could put in this map. And then if other people enjoy it, they could use it too. And I thought that would be cool. Grocery stores, yeah. But yeah, they for sure hit that one out of the park. I like that. I seen that and jumped on it. And then it wasn't very long after that I seen that F-150 and I was like, I gotta have it. But I think I got that co-op over there on the, I can't remember which one, but it was on the itch.io website. That's a good place to get mods for 25 if y'all are wondering. I know Brian probably already knows all this stuff. But if you don't know, there you go. King Mod's got some good stuff over there. Mod Network, I've got a few things off that. I don't try to venture too far away because I know you can download some bad stuff that'll harm your PC and everything like that. So I try to be pretty careful. We only actually got like one or two more passes on this field if I can drive a straight line. But judging by that up there, I can't. Yeah, I seen that Chevy. It's probably the same one I looked at. I'll probably end up downloading one. Just that way when I have different things, like when this map gets built. So I run different farms, they'll have different types of equipment. Like I just wasn't happy with it. In 22 when I made this map, I was trying to do, this guy's a Ford and John Deere guy, this guy's a Chevy and Alice Chalmers guy, or International Harvester guy, and, and so on and so forth. Change the tractors and the trucks, and it wasn't setting right. It kind of, I don't know, it didn't come natural enough for me to put it out and make a video of it, so I kind of just discarded it. And that might be something we look to in the future. I don't know. I take it day by day usually, because I never know what my day is going to bring. And this map's going to be, I'm from memory and visual, and I will be using my actual, Google Maps to, look at satellite videos of stuff that I don't have access to look and see how it is. And we're going to make it as close as possible to the real thing in my area. And, it'd be pretty cool. You can get on there on Google Maps or whatever and kind of see what I'm doing, and you can judge my my level of I wouldn't say creativity, but see if I get it right, some reason my dog's going ape shit outside like usual. He's probably hearing the coyotes again. So I apologize if my microphone's picking that up at all. And there's our 410 8R over there, or whatever you call that, 8RT. With the little bitty. That's my do the outline of the field plow. And then this is our fill-in plow. And then once, like I said, once this map gets complete, I will actually start role playing on it. So it'll be pretty sweet. You can't hear it, Brian? Well, that's good. He's kind of annoying. If I had $1 for every time I told that dog to shut up, I'd be a millionaire. And I could probably almost drop that down to 50 cents every time and still be a millionaire. He's a good dog. Dang good guard dog. I mean, he'll chase anybody off out of here. But it just, man, when I'm outside, I'll pet him and everything like that. Tell him he's a good boy. And but if I'm not standing right beside him, he's got to let me know, hey, come here. I won't pet it. And I don't roll like that. Hold on just a second. I got an actual text message here. Okay, now I'm back. This is my sister telling me the PBR is in Wichita tonight at 8. No, I'm not going. Man, this is going to be good. I can't wait to finish this field up. This field is like one of the bigger ones in the area. It's not the biggest by no means, but it is one of the bigger ones. And like I said on the last video, it's very distinct in its shape. I don't know why they had this little cut through like that instead of doing the squared off grid mile sections like everywhere else, but they do. So I don't have no rhyme or reason looking back at the history of the place and everything like that. I don't know. You went to one long ago? Not too long ago? Yeah, PBRs are pretty fun. I do get into some bull riding. Not actually doing it, like watching it wise, and like doing rodeos and stuff like that. I get into it. It's not my passion or nothing like that, but it's something I do, randomly. I like filming it and stuff and making videos for people. But no, like the last rodeo I did at the county fair, I got in with a buddy of mine, and we did the wild cow milking. It wasn't as intense as my mind made it. Never done it before, and I held on to that thing, and I held her there tight, and she wasn't moving. We didn't win. Could have, Are rodeos a big deal in the U.S.? Kind of, sort of. I would say yes. Friend of yours took it because his girlfriend had to work. Hey. Was it, well, obviously it was PBR, so it was indoors, right? Man, are them fireworks and stuff not loud in them buildings when they set them off? Like big old bombs. But no, they got great pyro and good music and fun time there. If you ain't ever been to one, definitely go. It's worth its weight in gold on the ticket prices. But yeah, Sweden rodeos are pretty big deal. And if you're in the, I don't know how to say it, if you're living the big city life, and you probably won't hear about them or anything like that, but maybe every once in a while on the radio or something like that. But it's probably not going to interest you. But if you're, around livestock, or you're around, just the country life, you're going to hear about them, most likely go to them, and they're a big deal to you. It's kind of like a gathering. Yeah, they are loud, but it was very fun. Yeah, like I said, in Sweden, you ever come to the U.S., we'll have to take you to a rodeo. Or at least just a bull riding deal. The PBR is just bull riding. But, they've got the National Finals Rodeo, or the PRCA stuff that they have all the events and everything like that, and they're big deals. I mean, one was, I think, in what is that building, Brian? Is it the Astrodome or whatever in Houston? Rodeo, or whatever, or it used to be in the Astrodome. Now it's in the whatever the Houston football team, I think, plays in. That building's huge. Well, all right, so this is the last pass of this field, and we'll have to come back to it and cultivate the outside one more time, but we'll do that at a later date. We are going to go ahead, and I'm going to start creating this other field here. And this other field is going to be kind of a weird shape. And it's not going to make much sense at all. But I promise you this is exactly how it is. We're going to get spun around here so I can line up with this field. I went to one in Louisville at the KFC Yum Center. Okay. I bet that was fun. Sweden, what do they got over there that, is like a big deal for everybody that goes to events and everything? They're like a big old gathering thing for people at all. I'm going to try to line up straight here. Get that perfect 0 degree. Probably not going to happen, though. That's close enough. All right, and I want to leave a little bit in between them, probably about there. So if you look at the bottom here, mostly hockey and soccer. Some years there's monster truck shows, and a lot of people go, okay. Yeah, I guess I didn't even think about hockey and stuff. So, rodeos over here would probably be, I wouldn't say they're probably as popular as your soccer over there in Europe, but they're probably about as popular as hockey over in your neck of the woods. Like stadium size wise and everything. So we're going to go ahead and put this in the ground here. And this is its own little separate field. Now if you look at the bottom, let's see which number changes first. The 5519 or the 7234. Okay, so it's 7234. So we're going to go to 7334 because this field's only about 100 meters wide, if that. But we're going to, for purposes, we're going to go to 335 for the width. Like I said, it's a weird one, but it's not very big, but it's long. Ten more meters. That's what she said. Oh, Jesus. Man, I tell you what, I don't even have to try and I can get that what she said. That's too good, buddy. Oh, yeah, I'll randomly give you a lot of stuff to that's what she said. Alright, so we're going to get lined up here, and then I got to go to the other end because this is pretty self-explanatory lined up. You know, but now I need to move that truck. Put it off over here in this field, and then we'll get back to it. Go ahead and set the plow down, and we need to be at 270 for a straight line. Just like that, and then we will go down here to the end of this field. Get the old cruise control set. What we'll do is I'll outline this field here, and then I'm going to go refill my coffee, and I'm going to go check on that heifer. Take a little break, and I'll be back in here. Get that done real quick so I know she's doing all right. And like I said, I apologize for it being a pain in the ass, but I got them priorities, man. Got to make sure them livestock are good. Now we're going 270.3. What is the deal? But then we'll be having a barbed wire fence that will be running right through the middle of that. Because down where I'm at, they use, barbed wire because there's a lot of cattle country down here, and fields will get repurposed. They'll either get plowed up, planted, or they'll throw grass on it and put cattle on it. And so they got barbed wire and hedgerows, and then sometimes they got hedgerows with barbed wire in the trees and just use them as natural fence posts. So and once this map gets a little bit more filled in, it won't look so blank. It'll actually, it's kind of a neat little place. It really is. I'm going to go right up to the edge of this field because the road comes down it. And we will stop right there, pick up. Then we will also go 100 meters this way. So we need 30, 35. So the numbers game on this is going to be definitely something we got to pay attention to. Or I'm going to pay attention to. Yeah. I guess that's one good thing about Kansas. It's not flat, but it is. Yeah. But I'm sure there's something out there you could do. And you got the terraformer tool. You can get pretty good with it, man. You can if you can dream it, you can do it. Not to quote a movie or anything, but okay. So there's our 335. Now here's where it gets complicated, and I'm gonna. This is one of those parts I'm not gonna get right. I can promise you that. But the field looks pretty square from here. Well, this is where the river bottom comes in and starts making you work for it. Because it's actually at a slight angle. The map you're on kind of looks like Denmark right now. Oh, yeah? Something happened to Denmark, or is that just what it actually looks like? So this part is actually at a slight angle, not much. It's not 90 degrees, but it's at a part angle. It's not squared off, and that's what makes it weird. It's so flat, it's crazy. Oh, yeah. I'm going to zoom out here to kind of help me. Look. But it's not much of an angle. I'm probably actually giving it way too much angle, but it is what it is. And I'm roughly about halfway here. Let's see if I can make my map bigger. Yeah, that ain't helping. That'll help a little bit. Kind of get a visual reference here. Somewhere here pretty close. Now don't laugh at me on this. And then she bends down. This is parts all for memory. Then she cuts back up. Like pretty dramatically. And then this one's kind of like a somewhat of a sweeping turn. It'll go straight for a minute. And then she'll actually cut back down. But not as much as the other one. And then it's really sharp right back up. Kind of like so. And then she'll kind of sweep around and then square back up with this field edge. Is there a story behind this field? No. It's just how it is. And you're getting ready to see why, because I won't fill this field in just right off the bat. It's just, this is what the shape of the field looks like. Alright, so let's go into our construction mode here. And we want to go to trees. And what was this? Large Chinese elm, golden rain, old oak. Let's see what the sharkberry looks like. Zoom in a little bit better. Now obviously these aren't native trees here, but we're getting it close for the bushiness. Okay, so those aren't it. Do a mixture of those. Probably just do that. So keep them off. Now what this is back here, the why this field's like this is because there's a creek that runs behind here. And the trees are really tight around water areas. Again, I hope I'm able to plant as many trees as I need to without there being a limit. I probably should have looked at that. Farmer Brian, you probably, if you don't mind, if you have time, you can look at that. That would be awesome to know if I'm going to have issues with that or not. So, and then this is pretty thick through here, so we'll just do that. And, oh, don't need the caps lock on. I don't know why that was there. And that'll be good for now. Now what it is, since you guys got an overhead look here, there's a farmhouse that's down in here, and there's a road that comes around and then kind of angles back up this way and then cuts down here and goes across this little creek, and then it goes back in here to more fields and everything, and then the river, the big river, is back here, not very far away. So that's why the fields are, once you get closer to that river bottom, that's why they are the way they are. So I guess it's not really a story behind it, but that's what it is. You haven't had an issue, Brian? Okay. Because that's my big, the trees, because where I'm at there is a lot of trees. A lot of wide open area, but like I said, with the hedgerows and everything like that, I don't want to, on this big of a map, because the biggest map I've done this on is a regular standard map, so, and I just had to downscale the fields. I think Western Wilds is the last map I did this on, if you remember that one in 22. But I know he put in there you can put like 1,000 trees or whatever, so, but I don't know what this is. But yeah, so we'll get this filled in and everything like that. But you kind of give you a visual. Oh, I forgot to do one thing. Let's go ahead and get that done before I forget. Go back to P, construction. Alright, fencing. We want barbed wire. I know I downloaded some. There we go. This will probably work. Need to put a post right here. About roughly middle. And run that. Clear over here. Area is restricted. Why is area restricted? too long or what? Now that don't make no damn sense. I own the map, so let's come over here and start this, see if it comes this way. About right there. Now see, I can come this way. That is crazy. Now why in the heck would that be? So I've got an area in here that I can't put fence. That's just weird. Yep, things you learn. But anyway, so there's a fence in between there. Not a big detail, but it is a detail, and I'm detail oriented. Unless there's something over there. Brian, that if you're looking at this map too, I know you were messing around with it. That little area I just had, I wonder why. If you happen to figure out why that is, you can tell me that also, if you got time. Brian knows how to do this stuff, and I'm kind of new to it and don't really understand it. And he's pretty good at it, so this map also has floating people in it. He told me he's gotten rid of, so that'll be pretty cool. We're just kind of making a straight line or somewhat of a straight line, I guess if you call that. To fill this old little bitty field in. So this, you just kind of, the range of field sizes, you know, you got that big old monster right there. You got this little bitty thing. There'll be another little bitty field over here, another little bitty field back there. They're different sizes. You got large, medium, and small. So that'd be a pretty cool, why I wanted to do this, because it'd be very, very cool to have, like if I did a role play server with, you know, like Brian or Sweden or Piper and all of them. You know, I thought, you know, something like this would be big enough for all of us. They all have dumb restricted areas. Okay. Well, there you go. Now we know. But I just find that weird, Brian, that they got restricted areas, but you own the map. You know what I mean? That don't make no sense. I mean, if you own that portion of the map, there shouldn't be nothing restricted. I mean, it can't be that big of a deal because it allows me to plow it, but I wonder why they won't let placeables there. Now, again, everybody, this is, I don't think this map is complete by any means. I think it's done enough to get what we need to get, but we can do without. I think there's like 100 foot of fence that's not there, so it is what it is. We'll get over it. And real quick, what I am going to do, so I'm going to tab over this 410. And there's a reason for it. I'm going to let him go ahead. I'm going to get this AI helper on this. H. Work the headlands. Start the headlands. And I want to do 7 of them. Just to make sure to get everything. I'm going to hit OK. Let him get started. Because you can see the difference because I got sown, or not sown, but cultivated there. And then the outside is plowed because I changed up my plow. Let's get his life figured out here. See if he don't mess it up. All right, so he's going. The reason why I'm doing this is to give you guys something to look at. I am going to go refill my coffee cup. I'm going to go check that heifer real quick, and I will be right back. All right, guys. Most exciting gameplay ever. Hey, I apologize. I'm at the end of the stream. She is giving birth right now. So, I will probably do a live stream tomorrow to make up for this. Sorry I was running. Appreciate y'all stopping by. I gotta go.